I don't really need it. It's a bit easier for me to run without it. But look, you're on the this will be on the TV later.
Oh.
What do you want to say to everybody?
I don't know.
It's not lots of people that watch it. You don't need to be shy.
Maybe I'll just do fire truck.
Just go and show them the fire truck. Go on then, go and get the fire truck and show everybody. So I'm just about to head off on my most specified training event today, which is effectively, do you know what, I wish I could say I've planned this out, but I haven't. Much like most of my training, I'm just kind of winging this. So what I want to prepare my body for today is a run with a sustained rest, and then going again, which is what Loch Ness 24 is going to be for a portion of it. So roughly speaking, I'm going to head out very upward inclination run to begin with, from where I stay in Dunfermline up towards Cowdenbeath, and then I'm going to take a stop there roughly at about 11 kilometres, and then from there I'm going to kind of come back down again, take a D route through to through Hillabeath to Holbeath, which is going to be about 6-7 kilometres. That'll be leg 2. And that'll be to my parents, and then I'm going to go from my parents after again another sustained rest, 15-20 minutes. I'm going to head off again to do the final leg, which will be through Dunfermline, the back of East End Park, the football stadium, back round through the town, up towards where I stay in Dulwich. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one today. I've never really, haven't run this where I've taken a real pause. So I don't know how my body's going to react. I might get stiff, might get aches, pains. So I'm trying to hydrate as much as possible before I go. I've obviously got the vest on, which I'm finding really beneficial for the longer runs. Only started using this 3 or 4 months ago. Can be quite restrictive on my breathing at times. It's a little bit uncomfortable if you haven't used them before, and obviously the more you pack in it, the kind of tighter it is and heavier it is. So there's definite benefits to it, but definitely adjustments to get used to. And I'm not going to take it to the event, for example, because I just don't think I would enjoy having it on my body when I'm doing something particularly intense. So yeah, looking forward to today. I'm going to give you an update at the end of each leg, taking the camera with me. So leg 1, leg 2, and at the end of leg 3, just let you know how I've been going and talk a little bit about the kind of training and a bit more specifics. All right, cheers. See you there. Hello, right, that's leg 1 complete, 11 kilometres, 4:40-ish time, 4:40, 4:50, in between that I think it was. I'm avoiding getting the updates kilometre to kilometre, so that's been good, quite enjoyable. And yeah, feel fine, we're walking around for 5-10 minutes. Legs feel okay. Mentally a bit challenging, because you'd obviously, when you come out running, probably more so here than on the event day, but I'm just kind of wanting to get it done. So just stopping and just hanging around is a bit annoying, sort of draining my mental energy a little bit, but physically I feel fine. It's been nice to have a bit of a rest actually. Brought my gels, brought my bananas, so brought 3 gels for the next for this leg. I'll probably not eat my banana until I have my next stop, which is in about 5-6 kilometres. So 5-6 kilometres, and I'd have another rest. It'll be at my parents' house, so hoping they've got I can refuel with other foods and stuff if they've got them, but should be okay with a banana, to be honest. But yeah, a bit of a rest there. I'll film an update, see how I'm getting on, and then I'll do my final leg, which is probably about 7 to 8 kilometres, and that's just to get me home. So yeah, feeling good so far. It's nice to specify the training with only a couple of weeks left until the event itself. Good to test this and see how it feels. And I've obviously made a conscious effort to do more than a 7k lap. Just feels like a bit of a mental victory on knowing that I can do that with no problem on the day itself. So alright, see you on the next leg. Cheers. Okay, so third and final leg. I've just had a 15-20 minute rest at my parents' house. Oh man, this has really been tough mentally, so it's going to be different on the day, but I think because it's raining and I've been inside in a house, got myself dry, my clothes have started to get cold. Really challenging mentally coming out. Physically I feel alright. I ran my second leg It was an 8 kilometre run. I ended up adding a little bit on, so that was 11 kilometres leg 1, 8 kilometres leg 2. And yeah, I'm feeling alright physically. The first 11 kilometres was mostly uphill, so that's helped as well. Leg 2 and leg 3, obviously there'll be little inclines, but predominantly downhill, so aye, feeling alright. Planning to do about 10k here in about 45-50 minutes. That'll be a half decent time. And yeah, we'll just need to take it from there. But so far so good, folks. Like I say, mentally a wee bit challenging, but physically getting a chance to rest, getting something to eat. Had a couple of bananas there. Obviously helps replenish some energy, so yep, I'll see you at the end. Let you know how the specified training's been overall. Oh, cheers. Good morning. Okay, so it literally is the morning after the night before. I was at a wedding all day yesterday, so I struggled for time after my 3 legs, my 3-leg interval running. So I'm just filming this the morning after. I'm just about to head out for another run, actually, just 5-6 kilometres, just to kind of dust off the cobwebs and yeah, loosen off the muscles a bit. Obviously, having beers and whatnot, it's not the best recovery for the muscles, so I am a little bit more conscious of that these days. I'm trying to get out most days when I've had a few beers, so yeah. Not feeling massively up for it, but it's actually something I really enjoy doing now. It properly shifts the mental state after drinking. So yeah, yesterday then, conclusions on doing interval training. Obviously, just to summarise, yesterday was the first specified training session that I'd done where I was running and then having a sustained break, which is what Loch Ness 24 is going to involve a lot of the time, or some of the time I should say, because I'm doing it with a partner. We'll have a 7k run and then a sustained, sometimes we'll maybe run multiple laps, we might even run together at some point, even though you're not meant to, we'll probably do that. Nonetheless, yesterday was about just getting used to running and stopping and then running. As I was giving the updates, as you know, I actually felt okay approaching the 3rd leg. Ended up running just, I think it was over 9 kilometres, or maybe it was actually 9 kilometres exactly on the last leg. And it was actually really challenging and really difficult. I think I ran about 450 per kilometre. So the pace overall probably averaged out between 440 to 450 for the 3 legs, and it was 28 kilometres in total. I could have definitely done, I'd say, another 10, 20 kilometres probably. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I don't know. I felt like I could do a few more legs, but and the pace would indicate that as well. I wasn't overly slow, even going into the last kilometres. So, but it was really, really difficult. I actually text my partner, training partner, just how I'd got on, and I think he's done the same as well recently and got out a few times. So, and rest in between, and it is difficult. Your muscles definitely react to stopping. I don't know how to verbalise it, but you definitely, on the last leg I felt a stiffness, almost sort of pain in the muscles in the leg. So just that was the point in doing it, just to see how the body feels. But I guess that just prepares you for the day, or prepares me for the day. It's just going to be tough. It's going to be difficult. I don't think there's any way now, this close to the event, I can really train much more for that. But it was good to get a taste for it, and obviously I ran longer distances than the 7 kilometres, so it felt like a little bit of a mental victory getting out and doing that. But yeah, really good. Really enjoyed it overall. Difficult last leg, but the first 2 were really enjoyable. When I was going into the last leg, as you know, I felt totally fine. So those are all positives, definitely. And then today, recovery-wise, I feel absolutely perfect. Don't have any pains, but testament to recovery and obviously making an effort to stretch and things after running, which historically I've not really done, but you know, it does make a difference when I do it, and it was important I did that yesterday, especially before having a drink and stuff at the wedding. So lots of positives for sure. And yeah, less than 2 weeks now to the event. It's getting real. All the logistics are getting organised. We got an email out about the kind of final stages, printing off your ticket, times to arrive, all that stuff. So it's getting real now. Like, But looking forward to it, and looking forward to obviously filming on the day itself, and kind of sharing some of the experiences that we have on the day. It'll be pretty cool. Do another video maybe before the day itself, possibly a couple of days before, just to confirm I've not had any injuries or anything like that, and also how the last few weeks have been. But don't really see too much happening that's different over the next couple of weeks. Just getting out regularly, probably 40 to maybe 50 kilometres max the next few weeks. Don't really see me doing... I'll do interval training like I done yesterday over distances, but probably not as long as I did yesterday. Probably do 7 kilometres. We'll see. I guess that's what I'll give the update on the next video. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Really appreciate it. And yeah, not long now. Do follow me on Instagram. I'm putting more regular updates on training, probably a little bit in real time, kind of how my days are panning out approaching the event itself. So yeah, tune into that as well. Cheers, folks.